All right. Principle. If the burden of a proposed policy change would fall disproportionately on people with low incomes, that policy change should not be made. So if a policy falls like at an unfair amount on low income, then the policy change shouldn't happen.
Should I read it?
Yep, your application.
The city of Santa Barbara plans to reintroduce rock salt as a road de-icing agent after having stopped its use several years ago on the grounds that it accelerated the corrosion of automobiles. Although the city claims that cars are now better protected from salt's corrosive properties than they were even as recently as 5 years ago, the plan should be halted.
So what are they saying here?
Cars are better protected now than before. So the government thinks that cars are better protected now than before. So it's fine to do this change.
Excellent.
But,
so which of the following, if true, most justifies the above application of the principle? So we're trying to justify what the city did here, right? So the city of Centerburg reintroduced this thing, and they stopped it years ago on the grounds that it accelerated the corrosion of automobiles. Although the city claims that cars are now better protected than they were 5 years ago, the plan should be halted. So what is a reason why the plan should be halted based on our principle?
It puts burden on people with low incomes.
Wait, although the city's claims that the cars are now better protected, then yes, if something would disproportionately be on people with low incomes, then the policy change should not be made.
Yeah.
So we are looking for an answer that does that. So go ahead and start with A and let me know what you think.
If A is true, then the policy change is irrelevant to people with low income. A, I hate it.
You hate it? Okay, let's go on to B.
Leave it.
Okay.
Leave it.
The cars now cost twice than what they did when salt was last used. Does that mean, like, what does the cars costing twice have anything to do with the application of them not reintroducing rock salt as the road de-icing agent? What does car cost have anything to do with whether the city should reintroduce rock salt or not?
Like, people with lower income may need to spend more money on cars.
Maybe they have to spend it more on cars, but does that have anything to do with the cost of the de-icing the roads? Like, it's not good that cars now cost twice as much, but does that impact this legislation of how they de-ice the roads?
No.
No. Like, maybe they already will just keep their old car.
Cars cost twice, but they just don't need to buy new cars.
Right, but that has nothing to do with what the policy that we're implementing.
Leave it.
Okay, what does older cars have to do with anything? I like D too. Why do you like this one?
Mm.
Why does it matter that low income people are more likely to have old cars? Oh,
D or okay.
why does that matter?
That's not good for if the new de-icing agent is used.
Yeah, if they're saying like, hey,
So
7 years ago it caused corrosion of automobiles, but now they want to use it because it's better. Like they fixed it and it's better on the newer cars are better against it. But D is saying, yeah, but poorer people are going to have older cars that are still going to be hurt by this thing. So it's going to be disproportionately bad for people with low incomes. So I love D. All right. So what about E?
Use roads that have been treated like A, it doesn't impact people with low income.
Yeah, excellent. So then why is B wrong too?
I think like if if this particular project specifically increase the tax of people with lower income and no one else, then it would burden them. But um, it's something that lower income and higher income
Yeah.
need to
Do
pay the
we
same,
know
right?
that road? Yeah, and do we know
Sales
that
tax.
road maintenance is primary? Do we know that this is going to cause the road maintenance to go up?
No, we don't know.
Not necessarily, exactly. So that's why B is wrong. Where D is like, we know that this is specifically going to do something specific to reintroducing rock salt as the road agency and how that specifically disproportions people with low income. And so that,
Older cars are not good.
yep, excellent.